Good afternoon, students, interns, and registered dietitian nutritionists all across the Commonwealth of Kentucky. My name is Jacob LaQuire. I'm the Public Policy Coordinator for the Kentucky Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Thanks for taking a minute out of your day and joining us.
And I'm Kira Littress, the State Policy Representative for the Kentucky Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics.
We just wanted to take a quick minute to touch base with everybody before our annual legislative day in Frankfort, Kentucky on February the 22nd. This is a time when nutrition professionals can come from all across the state and be joined together with a clear and consistent message to advocate for nutrition legislation that is going to impact our communities and our profession. So we have a couple objectives for our video today in our short time together. Number one, we really just want to raise awareness to the legislation that is being put forward during this legislative session in Kentucky and help raise preparedness as nutrition professionals to be able to speak with our legislators. That's objective number two. Be able to have the most effective meeting that we can with our state representatives and our state senators. So Kira is going to take a minute to explain the legislation that we're going to highlight and focus on this year at our annual legislative day.
Great, thanks Jacob. Although hunger may not affect us personally, it does impact our neighbors, clients, and patients. Feeding America estimated that 1 in 6 Kentuckians suffers from food insecurity, and 1 in 7 Kentuckians utilizes a food bank. Food banks play a vital role in providing nutritious meals for Kentuckians throughout the 120 counties in Kentucky. One way the Kentucky Association of Food Banks achieves this is through the Farms to Food Banks program. This program is designed to bring fresh produce to food banks to distribute to hungry Kentuckians. Farmers often harvest produce that is imperfect due to farming practices, and it's not high quality enough to send to grocery stores or other retail outlets, but it's still nutritious and great to eat. The Kentucky state government, through House Bill 200, has proposed spending $600,000 to the Farms to Food Bank program to enable food banks to purchase this produce at a reduced cost to distribute to those in need.
And $600,000 may seem like a lot of money to us, but in the entire realm of the budget to run the state of Kentucky, it is a small chunk that plays an integral role in reducing food insecurity in the state of Kentucky.
That's right, Jacob. And this Farm to Food Banks program accepts 28 different fruits and vegetables to provide nutritious variety to the recipient's dining table. In 2017, produce was distributed to fill half a plate worth of fruits and vegetables for over 6 million meals. As mentioned, not only does the Farms to Food Bank program benefit hungry Kentuckians, but it also benefits Kentucky farmers and the Kentucky food system. Farmers that participate benefit from increased cash flow and reduced losses since a new market has been created for these imperfect but still delicious and nutritious produce. The average amount paid to farmers in 2017 was approximately $1,700. This program also benefits Kentucky food systems because it greatly reduces the amount of food waste through using the produce for a greater purpose in feeding Kentuckians.
Absolutely. Thanks for that explanation. So hopefully now we can take that information and all feel a little bit more equipped and prepared before we come into Legislative Day on February 22nd. If you're interested in gathering some more information about the Farms to Food Banks program, I'd encourage everybody watching to hop on to the Kentucky Association of Food Banks website, kafb.com, and check out some of the good information they have to offer there about the Farms to Food Banks program. So the core of our day really comes down to meeting with our state senators and our state representatives and communicating the importance of the Farms to Food Banks program and how it impacts food insecurity in the state of Kentucky so that they can have a heightened awareness to what it does, what we do as dietitians to help food insecurity, and that they can support the legislation that we advocate for so that we can have that funding moving forward from here. So there's two things that are vital to our state representatives and our state senators getting that message of the importance of the funding for the Farms to Food Banks program. Number one is that as a unified front, as a whole of nutrition professionals, whether you're a student, whether you're an intern, or whether you're a registered dietitian nutritionist, is that we have a clear and consistent message. We're going to talk a little bit more about this on Legislative Day. The second thing that is vital to communicating the importance of this funding for the Farms to Food Banks program is that we actually make an ask of our state senators and our state representatives. And when we can have that ask as a citizen of Kentucky and as a nutrition professional, that means the world. So what we want to do is we want to meet with our legislators and we want to ask that they support House Bill 200 so that the Farms to Food Banks program can be funded, and ask that they vote yes on House Bill 200. We'll cover that a little bit more in detail on Legislative Day, along with some more tips to meeting with your legislator. One thing that you may be thinking about right now is how do I meet with my legislator? How do I even schedule an appointment with them? I would encourage you to get together in groups with your other students, get with your professor, get with another dietitian, or get with your internship director and talk about how you can get in touch with your state representative or your state senator in order to set up a meeting on February 22nd. We are going to have specific time chiseled out of our schedule and our day so that even ourselves, we can go meet with our legislators and communicate this importance. Just remember, they're normal people. They're really not hard to talk to. All right. So all in all, I hope you feel a little more prepared and ready to jump into Legislative Day on February 22nd. We've got an exciting day ahead of us, Kira. We've got some great speakers lined up, including the Commissioner of Agriculture, Ryan Quarles, and one of the owners and operators of the local aquaponics and community kitchen initiative called Food Chain right here in Lexington. If you're interested in preparing a little bit further for Legislative Day, don't hesitate to reach out to myself, Jacob LaQuire, Public Policy Coordinator, or Kira, our State Policy Representative. We'd be happy to answer any questions and help you get prepared. When we post this video, we'll post our emails and a phone contact so that anybody can get in touch with us. We're excited for Legislative Day. We hope you are too, and we hope you have a great day. Thanks for joining in with us.
Thanks.